Hello there. Today is again Jedi Mind Trick Friday. Welcome everyone. Yes, it is. Here on the channel, it's Monday, but we like to call it Jedi Mind Trick Friday. Just a little tidbit we do every Monday here at Gray Man Gaming where we pretend we use a little Jedi mind trick that today is actually Friday. It starts your week off on the right foot and get you going for your Monday morning. But happy Monday morning. Happy Jedi Mind Trick Friday, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I just want to, this is, of course, the Dreamlight Valley Talk Show. We do it on Monday and Wednesday morning. So if you're coming in here looking for Dreamlight Valley content only, all right, I'm going to tell you right now, stop. I don't want any complaints. I don't want any people writing, Gray, hey Gray, you're not doing Dreamlight Valley. You're talking about other things, Gray. Yes, that's the point of this talk show. So we talk about everything here. I read subscriber comments. I do just about everything. We talk about movies. We talk about TV shows. We talk about games. We talk about dogs and cats. So if you're expecting this just to be a Dreamlight Valley chat, it isn't. So stop right there. Don't send me your comments because I'm telling you ahead of time this video is not exclusively Dreamlight Valley. I do the exclusive Dreamlight Valley videos. All of the Alice in Wonderland videos are already done. You can find those on the channel. This is exclusively twice a week a chat show which we just chat about things and have some fun and it's just one of those deals. So you've been duly warned ahead of time. All right, so let's get on with the show. We're going to talk about everything today. We got movies to talk about. Allie and I went and saw Until Dawn on Friday night, our date night. Let's just say we'll talk about that in a second. We're going to talk about Star Wars. We're going to talk about the Cheshire Cat. When can you get the Cheshire Cat in Dreamlight Valley? A specific time that he will come to your valley once you unlock the ability, but it's not today. It's not today. So if you're looking to unlock Cheshire Cat, you will not be able to get him today. So you can stop right there, and I'll tell you how. In fact, let's just do that now, so people that are just here for that can, they're like, I waited so long, Gray. You didn't say anything about it until the middle of the video. I'm so mad. Well, I do have a YouTube channel to run, and I'm sorry that I'm not running on your dime. I'm not running on your schedule. I'm running on mine. So, but let's do it just to get them, just to get it done early, all right? So how do you unlock the Cheshire Cat in Dreamlight Valley? Number one, you have to complete the Mannequin Madness quest that you get after you welcome Alice to your valley. So you have to have Alice in your valley, and then you will get a quest that will have you go to Scrooge's shop where you have to do a quest. He will give you a quest called Mannequin Madness. Complete that quest, and then everything will stop. Everything will stop. You won't get any more quests. You'll be like, what happened? What happened? Is it bugged? No, it's not bugged. The next quest for the Cheshire Cat does not come until April the 30th. So that is from now. Today's Monday, so that's on Wednesday. You will get a new quest for the Cheshire Cat where it says that the Cheshire Cat will cook up new problems coming on April the 30th. Then you will do that. Then you'll have to wait again until May the 7th, in which it says the Cheshire Cat is up to something fishy. That was the clue. Cheshire Cat is up to something fishy on May the 7th. So after May the 7th is when you will be able to bring the Cheshire Cat to Dreamlight Valley. So I'm sorry, but you have to wait till then. They do that all the time. They time out their things and all that stuff. But that is the plan for the Cheshire Cat and when you can bring him to your valley. So rumor has it not much before May the 7th. So you have another week before you can actually bring Cheshire Cat to your Dreamlight Valley environment. All right, there you go. That's how you do it. So if you've done the Mannequin Madness, you're all set to go until Wednesday, and then you will get a new quest on Wednesday. There you have it. That is how you do Cheshire Cat. And I have room for him already right here. I'm going to put his tree. This is the room for Cheshire Cat. As you can see, I've gone through all of the Alice in Wonderland stuff already, just about. Over here is going to be the tea kettle house, or whatever you call it. That I have not unlocked yet. I have done most of the star path, and no, I did not buy a single thing. I'll show you. I have not purchased anything. This is all through blood, sweat, and boredom, because the duties that you have to do are so boring and they're so repetitive in Dreamlight Valley. I mean, it's torture. But anyway, I've got most of these pages done. 1, 2 is complete, 3 is complete. I think I got all of them done already. 4 is complete except for 5 and 6, and I'm mostly done. I've got to do on number 5. I've got Minnie's dress, and I've got that leaf top, and on 6 I think I've only got Daisy. Yeah, I've only got Daisy and the dress. So I've got about 300 points left to go, and my duties that I have left as of today, if I can get up there, this is so annoying. The duties I've got to do, I've got to open fresh memories, mine for purple gem. Those are so annoying, aren't they? I've done green gems so far, red gems so far, I think blue gems. I've done 3 of those. Mine for 20 gems, mine for 10 gems, mine for 5. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous how repetitive these things are. Tackle Royal Task, I got 2 of 20 done. Cook a perfect appetizer. I think I've already done that quest 3 times. It happens all the time. How many times do I have to uncover and root or unroot any of the junk there. I forgot what it's called now. Give a book-loving villager their favorite gift. Spend some time with a villager. I can do that now, I guess. But yeah, come here. Come here. While I'm talking, come here and hang out with me, Merlin. Let's hang out. Okay. I've done that, and then on the inside, as you can see, I have found some store items. We have, of course, the block. We have this lamp that was at the store. These are all Alice in Wonderland items. The bed, the lamp up here, what are they? The teacup lamp up there, or whatever you call it, light. The 2 clocks. I just put this in here. This is from Nightmare on Elm Street, or Nightmare Before Christmas. I am just not with it this morning. It's too early, and it's Jedi Mind Trick Friday, So I've got my outfit, of course, saved in here. So there you have it. Just about done. I decided to get the Star Path done early this time and not wait till the last minute. So aren't these cool? These are wonderful. I love these flowers. So cool. Come on, play me a song, buddy. Do it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. He's going to stare at me. What if I walk up to him? I don't know. Anyway, so that is what's going on as far as... Look at these guys. I wish they played a little more. Not a lot. These are the trumpet flowers. Or is it tuba? I don't know. But very cool. I love the Alice in Wonderland stuff. Star Wars stuff. There he goes. He is. He's playing it. Star Wars stuff. I've got all the Star Wars stuff so far. The Naboo Villa. But I believe that probably Wednesday we're going to see some more, because May the 4th is coming up, which is Star Wars Day, the unofficial... We got some stuff to talk about Star Wars. But the unofficial Star Wars Day is coming up. So I expect you're going to see the Jedi robes and the lightsaber. Sorry about that. I had to cough for a second. You're going to see the Jedi robes and probably the lightsaber either on Wednesday or shortly after. Maybe right on May the 4th to celebrate it. Who knows? But probably within the next few days, they will bring in the lightsaber and the Jedi robes for Dreamlight Valley. I can't wait. Can't wait for it. I mean, I'm excited for the Star Wars content. Absolutely love it. Now, let's talk about Star Wars. The Andor. Ali and I watched Andor the first 3 episodes, and I gotta say, I'm not gonna spoil it. There's not gonna be any spoilers. But there's one part, and I'm not sure how to feel about this. But if you've watched Andor, you know what I'm talking about. The third episode, and if you haven't watched it, I love Star Wars for a reason. When I was a kid, Star Wars was just everything. It was an escape. It was just it was just that space fantasy that you wanted to be part of, and in fact, now they've re-released Revenge of the Sith, which is Star Wars Episode 3. It's the Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary. And Allie and I came close to going to see that instead of Until Dawn because it started the same day as Until Dawn, and I wish I would have. I wish I would have listened to myself and said, "Go see Revenge of the Sith." Even though I've seen it 100 times, I would love to see it in the theater. Um, but there's this great big thing this morning that said, "Revenge of the Sith explodes at the box office. Fans still love real Star Wars." All right, not the crap they put out today. Real Star Wars. Andor kind of felt like a gut punch. I liked some of the story. It was a little bit weird. And I think that Andor is a little. I mean, I get it. It's supposed to be, a Star Wars story for the more adult content, but it went a little too far. I'm not going to say what happened. I'm not going to spoil anything. It went a little too far, and it brought a little bit too much realism into the show. That's all I'll say about it. And I didn't like it. It's this one this one scene I'm talking about has got fans divided on. I don't want realism. I don't want stuff I see on the news every day in my Star Wars. All right, I watch Star Wars to take me away from the real world. I don't want the real world as part of Star Wars. All right, it's escapism, it's fantasy. I don't want to see adult stories that strong in Star Wars. I'm not gonna say what it is, so I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm just voicing my complaint about it, and I think that Tony Gilroy, the person who wrote the show, is a dumbass. All right, that's as far as I'm gonna go with it. I mean, it totally ruined it. Totally, you don't bring that kind of stuff into Star Wars canon. And if you're not a Star Wars fan, I know they don't have a lot of fans. I mean, Star Wars has fans. I think old Star Wars has fans. I'm a classic Star Wars fan. I cannot stand Star Wars now. I don't like the new shows. I think they're terrible. Not really a fan of the new shows. I like The Mandalorian. I did like that, but Pedro Pascal has kind of used The Mandalorian and used his fame. Well, I don't know if you call it fame, but it is what it is. He's a Mandalorian. Okay. I don't really like him in anything else. I don't really care for him as Reed Richards, as I've said before on the show. He doesn't look like a Reed Richards to me. He was good in the Last of Us. Again, I didn't really care for him as Joel, so he was good in The Mandalorian. And that's about the extent of it for me. But now he's kind of using that as a platform to, to voice his own personal opinions. And I'm like, just shut up. Pedro Pascal, just shut up. Because you're taking people out of your shows, right? It's like when you start to voice things, I understand that everyone has an opinion, and I guess maybe I'm doing the same thing right now. I'm voicing my opinion on my show, and I'm sure it's going to turn some people off, and that's fine. And I guess that's probably how he feels, too. He's got the paycheck. He doesn't really care. He's going to voice his opinion. But, he's promoting The Last of Us. Don't do it while you're promoting something. He's promoting the upcoming Fantastic Four movie that's coming out in July, and he's like, I don't know. It really has. Maybe we just shouldn't listen to the opinions. It's our choice to listen, and maybe I should just turn it. I loved him in The Mandalorian. Thought he was perfect in The Mandalorian. So, we'll see. But anyway, so to bring realism and like real world problems into Star Wars, to me, is a big mistake. I don't want to see it. I go to see Star Wars to see the lightsaber fights and to see the story, but I don't want to see stuff that's from the real world. I want to escape that. I want to escape the evening news when I go see Star Wars. I don't want to see, the evening news on Star Wars. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't understand, if you don't like Star Wars, you can just like Google season or like Andor season 2 episode 3, and I'm sure it'll pop right up the issues with it. So that is my problem with Star Wars for today. Allie and I should have went to see Revenge of the Sith, but instead we went to see Until Dawn, and it was atrocious. It was so bad. I spent hours playing the Until Dawn game. I scared the heck out of myself to play the game so that I could put it up the day Until Dawn was released, and there would be a comparison, like my YouTube video is going to be, here, watch, this is the movie, this is the game, how does it compare with the movie? It didn't compare at all. The movie had nothing to do with the game, very little. There's a little, tiny tidbits from the game in the movie, very, very, very little. The plot, no. Everything was different. It wasn't even, it was very, very loosely based on the game, and it was terrible. I was praying. I was worried because the game scared the heck out of me, as I said. And I was worried about going to the movies and, having to cover my eyes through the whole thing because I don't like those kind of movies. I don't like jump scares. I was so worried about that. And Allie's like, "You sure you want to go see this movie?" I was like, "Yes, I'm a grown ass man. I'm gonna go see this movie, and be okay with it." Well, you know what? I was so bored during that movie. I didn't have to cover nothing. It wasn't scary. It wasn't frightening. It was like a Jason movie, like a Friday the it kind of reminded me of a Friday the 13th movie when I was a kid. It was not scary at all, and it was not worth the $30 I paid to get in. I was praying and wishing, but it wasn't because I was scared. It was because I wanted to leave. I was so bored. I was watching videos on my phone while the movie was going. And I did record a video of us inside the theater, and I was like, you know what? This isn't even worth putting on YouTube. I said, I'm not going to put up all those hours I put into Until Dawn. I'm not going to put that up. Because it's not even related to the movie. They aren't even close to one another. So there's no comparison. So and the game was 100 times scarier than the movie. It was trash. It was garbage. This movie, and just terrible. And I felt like this is the worst movie I've seen in a while. I was halfway through. I said, Allie, let's go do something else that's more, that's fun. This isn't fun. I'm bored. We got done our popcorn, and I'm like, let's leave. Let's just walk. It was the only movie I've ever thought about walking out of, but we stayed till the end. The ending was okay, but the movie was just boring. Boring. It was just, so bad movie, Until Dawn. I should have went to see Star Wars. I would have enjoyed that much, much more. So that is my review of Until Dawn. If you're expecting it to be like the game, it is nothing like it. There's a couple of similarities, but that's it. Nothing at all to do with the plot line, and it is just totally. You won't be scared. It's a little gory sometimes, but other than that, it wasn't scary at all, and just very. There was a few people in there, but I didn't hear any screams. I didn't hear nothing. It was silent. And yeah, that's Until Dawn. Let's see, what else? Dreamlight Valley. Uh, there's not much else going on here. Storage. How are you guys liking your storage? Oh, I love it. I haven't had any look at my I haven't had any problems since they upgraded storage. So if you don't know, you can your storage, you can upgrade it now. As of the last patch or the last update, you can upgrade your storage. Well, he's playing music. He or she. Aren't these cool? Oh, I love hearing it. They're awesome. Anyway, you can upgrade your storage. I don't know if I've upgraded these or not. Open storage. Oh, you can't upgrade these ones. I guess you can't upgrade the fridge. Okay. I'll have to show you. Let's go down to the plaza. I have to go there anyway. I want to go check out the store. So let's go down to the plaza, Peaceful Meadow, and take a little quick trip down there. And then we'll go check out Scrooge's store. And then we'll do viewer comments. All right, here we are. So if you don't know, you can go to your storage. I think I've upgraded all mine, at least to the first level. You can come here, and as you can see, you can expand your storage. I can go down here and hit expand, and yes, 8,500 Dreamlight to expand. There you go. Now you got even more room. I think the first level is like 1,500. So there you go. I'm gonna put these things in here. I don't really need them, so we'll just transfer them, and there you have it. That is how you expand your storage, and I have absolutely used just about all these. I have so much room now, I don't even have a problem with storage. I love it. Thank you, Gameloft, for that quality of life um, improvement, because it has worked wonders. All right, let's go up and check out Scrooge's store. I want to see what we have today, and then we'll do some viewer comments. Did anyone pick up the Nintendo Switch? Did you get it? It sold out in minutes, they said. The Nintendo Switch 2 sold out in minutes. Some people, before they even got the page loaded, it was sold out. So if you got it, you're lucky. Congratulations. I didn't even try. I did not want to pre-order it. There isn't enough meat on the bone when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 for me to warrant purchasing the system. I mean, I can play all the same games I play now on my Nintendo Switch and have fun and not worry. I don't really care about Super Mario Kart World. The only thing, as I said before in previous videos, I would be interested in is the Donkey Kong. That's it. So I'm not too anxious to get it. I think a lot of people buy it just because it is the fear of missing out kind of deal, and I don't get the frenzy for it. I just don't. I mean, it's a bit of it's not a huge upgrade from what you already have. I mean, it's a little bit of an upgrade, but it still isn't that much of a jump to where it's like, oh, it's the next best thing. No, it's not really. You get to play a couple more games that you don't have, but you know what? Is it going to warrant me wanting to sit in a pre-order line? And no, I mean, I'll get it when it's available and not have a problem. So unless they come out with like a new I'll be quiet with that. Unless they come out with a new Animal Crossing. I mean, Animal Crossing would have been a system seller. They don't have a system seller for this game, really. Mario Kart isn't, to me, a system seller. I guess for some people it is, but for me it just isn't. It's not something. If they had like a new Zelda, if they had a new Animal Crossing, then I would. But they're rehashing Zelda, adding some features. Okay, that's fine, but still not worth me. I can play Zelda if I want to. If I want to play it, I can play it now. I already own it. So, yeah, okay. It has some graphic improvements. It's got some achievements. I don't care about those, honestly. It's not going to warrant, all the headache. And plus, even the people that pre-ordered are finding out that Walmart and Target and GameStop are now canceling their pre-orders because they oversold. So you might not get it even if you do pre-order. And if you did pre-order, Nintendo is saying you may not get it on launch day now. So Yeah, that's what the status of Nintendo Switch 2 is. But I will wait on it, and I'm sure I'll pick it up. But it will be probably next year before I do. Not too worried about it. Anyway, let's get to the store. What do we have here? We have, of course, this usual address. 3,004. You know what? I'm finally going to buy this thing. The heck with it. 3,000. That's a lot of cannolis. But I'm going to buy it just so I can stop seeing it in the window. I have this. We have the new Alice in Wonderland block. I already have it. But I can always use an extra one. I'll buy another one. The dice. They look cool. Let's see what else we have today, Scrooge, before we start the viewer comments. Alright, let's go up here. There's not much. What do we have? Awnings! Oh, these are nice. We have a large red awning. Okay. I'll take it. What about this? I already got it. Toilet already. Toilet in Dreamlight Valley. I mean, just makes no sense to me. Oh, man. Doesn't make any sense to me. But I guess, again, realism comes into, these kinds of things. I don't want realism, honestly. Alright, everything else I have, that is all. Let us do the comments. Let's go outside. I don't think there's anything else that we need to look at. We've done that. And we're going to have, the contest. I'm probably going to have the contest results on Wednesday. I'm going to try my darndest to get them done in the next day or two. I have been working on it and going through all the videos and everything that we did with trivia and all that good stuff. So I will be hopefully done by Wednesday. So look for that. Look for the results. Possibly on Wednesday. Of course, if it's not done by then, it'll be the following Monday. But I'm trying my best to get the payouts and everything done this coming Wednesday, the $200 payouts. So we will start looking for that hopefully Wednesday. Cross my fingers so I can get it done. Allie might have today off. I know she's got tomorrow off. So we might be playing more Sunderfolk. And they have these things at the hospital where you can get, if they have like an overstaffage, a staff overage, you can get canceled. So I know she put in for cancel today, and I don't know if she's going to get it or not, but we will find out. If so, then I'll still try to get it done. If she's off today, we'll probably go out and do something, and I won't have a lot of time, but I'll try my best to get it out by Wednesday and get it done. All right. Let us see what people are saying today in the comments. Hello, everyone. We got Red K. Red K is talking about, let's see, the video, Teeny Tiny Problems, the walkthrough. Red K says, thank you, Gray. Or no, that's the one that, or he was, who was, no, this isn't Red K. This is someone else. This is, Profuse Jogger. Okay, someone giving me their screen name. Okay, well, thank you, Disney Valley. I know who that is. I know who it is. So thank you, Disney Valley. Red K has a comment on Teeny Tiny Problems walkthrough. I answered all the questions because I was curious. The pencil bird looked up at you sadly and shakes its head. Somewhere an answer or three have gone wrong. Oh, so that's what happens if you answer the pencil bird wrong. Okay, Red K, thank you. Red K also says on the video, the Queen's Maze walkthrough, thank you, Gray, I was so lost. Oh, you're welcome. Glad you got through it. All right, yeah, that was a little confusing at times, but it was fine. What else we got here? We've got Pink Rose that says, great game, Gray and Allie. Good boy, Oz. You tell Dad to stop playing that game and play with you. I know, he was trying to get my water bottle the whole time. I had a water bottle sitting next to me while Allie and I were playing Sunderfolk the other night, recording the video, and Oz just was outrageous. Trying to get my water bottle, and he'd carry it off, and then Allie would grab it because, he'll swallow the cap on it if he gets it off. And so she was trying to get him, and then he was jumping on us. I'm like, Oz, trying to make a video, and he's such a good boy. I mean, what a wonderful dog he is. Just the most loving, innocent little boy, and I absolutely love him. I love, yeah, just a good dog. But yeah, he does like to play. He gets a little rambunctious and a little, yeah, but he's a good boy. So, uh, Brenda McBride says on Sunderfolk, this game looks like practicing helps, but you have no control when it comes to the fate card. That's right. Um, Sunderfolk does take some. It has a small learning curve. It's not that bad. It's the moves that get me. If you watch any other game any other RPG like a Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, you can move and skip some of your move turns if you want to. So you can do any amount of moves within the move limit. So if you have, say, 4 steps, you can take 1 step and stop if you want to and attack something. Or you could take all 4 steps and then you don't have an attack because you've used up all of your ability. But with this game, you have to do exactly what it says on the card you pull. So, like for a card that has where you have to move 4, attack, and then you can move again. So if you move 3, it will make you move 1 more before you can attack, instead of just moving 2, attacking if you want to, and then moving again. It kind of makes me a little bit, yeah, I'm like, no, I don't like how that works, but that's just the way it is. So, but it is a fun game. We love it. I mean, Ali asked last night when she got home from work, are we going to play Sunderfolk tonight? I said, no, I have a video that I have to do in the morning, so I'm not going to do a video tonight. I don't want to do too many videos. But in fact, there's a lot that's coming up. We have the Star Wars month-long Fortnite event coming up on May the 2nd, so that will be happening, where a lot of Star Wars will be in Fortnite, so we'll be covering that. So we have a lot of videos coming up. Still doing No Man's Sky when possible. Usually I do it on Wednesday or on Tuesdays and Thursdays or whatnot, but we'll see this week. It's kind of the timing got kind of messed up because last week was the Alice in Wonderland Dreamlight stuff. So it kind of, did I get this done yet? Oh, I did. Okay. I was gonna say I've been spending a lot of time with Merlin here. All right, Merlin, you can hit the road. Let's hang out later. All right. Yeah. Thank you. So that is, let's see, what else do we have here? Hi, Gray and Allie, says Brenda. Allie did say hello, Brenda, so thank you. Great game, Gray and Allie. Have a great weekend. We did have a good weekend. It was fun. Red K says, I choose to tell Alice that it's a person disguise. I also told her that she had a very good Alice disguise. I like picking the funny dialogues. I also argued with the cat. All right, right on, Red K. All right, let's see. We have, let's see. The game looks like fun. Stop being greedy, Gray, on Sunderfolk. Oh, I know. You know what? I do get kind of greedy when it comes to that. It's kind of, it's like, I want to be the MVP, and Allie's like, well, we'll see. I'm going to try to stop you. And I'm like, well, you go ahead and try. But so far, she did get MVP, I think, 2 games ago, but it is what it is. I'll always try to win and beat. I mean, that's the fun. I mean, not only, is the game fun, but so is the competitive part of it. I enjoy the competition. There we go. I'll turn these on. It's not cool. So that is all for that. How are we on time here? Because we're talking. Yeah, we got to get a little move on. All right, let's go to the dogs today. We have, finally some good news. So happy to announce that 10-year-old Ginger has been saved from Downey, California. Oh, I'm so happy that this beautiful German Shepherd got a home. 10 years old. Good for you, Ginger. I hope you have a wonderful life. I'm glad you escaped that crap hole that is Downey, California, because you have done what so many other dogs have not had the the luxury of doing. So good for you, girl. I hope you have a beautiful life. Ginger. We have got a kitty, needs a foster. In Dallas, Texas. Dies on 4/28. That's today. Is that? No, yes, that's today. Her name is Marla. She is A1245348. She needs a rescue in, it looks like Denton. I used to have an ex-girlfriend who lived in Denton. Oh, and she has looks like Marla and Sailor. A1245351 is also Sailor. So two kitties. They need a home. Yeah, I used to have a girlfriend who lived in Dallas. She was part of the symphony. Her name was Rebecca. Very nice woman. Yeah, she was cool. That was a long time ago. So a long time ago. Anyway, we have I don't want to see this. NYCACC, of course, has destroyed another dog. Screw you, NYCACC, you bunch of nasty ghouls. They're just ghouls there. We've got Morgan Fairchild's dogs that is putting up kill commands. These are the pledges that we have so far for Sprinkles, $130. We've got Bandit, $160. Reinhardt, $175. We've got Jabarkus Chunk Muffin. What a beautiful name that is. Isn't that great? Jabarkus Chunk Muffin, $303. We've got Benji at $753. So I'm going to repost those. Jabarkus Chunk Muffin. What a handsome fellow. We have got this one. Oh man. We've got a dog. She's a German Shepherd, 2 years old. I don't see a name on here for her, but she gave everything for her babies. All of her babies were adopted, and they left her. What a bunch of scumbags. I mean, I'm glad, of course, everyone wants puppies, but you scumbags left the mother. You tore apart her, you tore her apart from her dogs. You tore her away from her dogs. Is that the right word? Apart. You tore her away from her dogs, from her pups, and you left her. That's horrible. What kind of people are you? Seriously. She is at, I think this is NYCAC, number A378450. They are going to kill her. 2 years old. Oh, she's at Corpus Christi, not NYCACC. She's at Corpus Christi Animal Care Shelter, 2626 Holly Road, Corpus Christi, Texas, 78415. The email for this dog is ccacsrescue@cctexas.com. Well, that's a mouthful. Try this again without my voice breaking. CCACS rescues. That's plural, rescues at cctexas.com. Or you can call 361-826-4630. It says have her name and ID. Out-of-state adopters need to contact me. This shelter does not accept pledges. Well, you guys suck. Doesn't say her name on here, though. So, she's number A378450. Let's see what we can do about getting this poor dog adopted. She's only 2 years old. She's a shepherd, and they took her puppies. They adopted out all of her pups and left her by herself. What a bunch of dumbasses. Seriously. I mean, I'm glad you rescued the puppies, but it's easy to adopt a puppy, right? I mean, if the mom is there, take the mom too. I would have. I wouldn't have left her. Boy, that just pisses me off. Anyway, it says if a rescue organization saves a dog, the rescue will receive pledges to help towards caring for the dog. So you can make a pledge in the post for this beautiful dog. I'm going to repost her. Please, let's get her a home. Poor girl. She's probably missing her puppies because of these scumbags. All right, that's going to do it for the dogs today. No, we have one more. Donut, 2 years old. I always do that, right? I always say it's time. NYCACC, name is Donut. Now, you know how this works, right? It's, these dogs have survived the weekend, hopefully. That's what I'm saying. Donut is in Manhattan, 2 years old, ID number 219320. That is for Donut. All right. And who's this? Susie Q is at NYCACC, back at NYCACC. She was kill listed in 2023 and returned to her owner. But now she seems to be back at NYCACC. Why? She's number 166951. I don't know why she's back there. She must have a really crappy owner. We have another dog that the NYCC, the ghouls at NYCC murdered. So screw you, NYCACC, you bunch of scumbags. We've got 7-year-old Bobby, 218629 at NYCACC. 7 years old, beautiful dog. He is at Queens. He's at Queens. Will you piss off? I'm freaking Mirabelle. Come up, don't talk to me. Not Mirabelle. Bobby, ID number 218629 is at Queens. Needs a home. Please, let's repost them. Let's get there and get these dogs homes into loving, responsible homes and save their lives. That is going to do it for today, everyone. I hope you all have a magical day. We'll be back here on Wednesday, and we'll have a look at the shop. We'll have a look at the quest for the Cheshire. Maybe not in the morning show, but we will be doing the Cheshire Cat quest that day. And so that's coming up. And that's it. That's it for the show for today. We'll have, of course, more videos with Ali and myself coming out. For Sunderfolk, we got some Fortnite. Make sure you watch some of the Fortnite. I just put up a short yesterday. Also, the No Man's Sky videos are fun. I try to keep them short. I try to clip them so that they're not long. But if you could like, subscribe, get your family and friends to do so, and let's get some dogs and cats saved. That would be so much appreciated. So please make sure you're reposting the animals that I put up on X, so that way you could possibly win $25. I've been meaning to do a drawing, just haven't really been on a lot, but I am meaning to draw another $25 winner soon. We're going to have the contest winners probably on Wednesday, and then we will talk about future contests and trivia. Trivia is coming back, don't you worry. We are going to have it. So I hope you all have a magical Jedi Mind Trick Friday. Be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you will be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. And I'll see you all later on.